biology class. So here I want to imitate a native speaker American accent. The title is Understanding the Language of Homosexuality. The limits of my language mean the limits of my word-striking and powerful words of Ludwig Wittgenstein that Paul described how I perceive language since day one as a linguist. I have always been fascinated with how language has shaped the course of human history. This powerful segment of history are influenced with how humans use language from the great leap of migration from our prehistoric ancestors in Africa. The showcase painting in caves in Europe to biblical division of man's language in the Tower of Babel to the powerful portrayals or of Shakespearean characters in Renaissance that to the movement of poets, other novelists during the historical revolution to topple tyranny to the very words uttered by divers. Speaking in figurating, the intellectual woes of this very whole world, with such power they hold human intellect, use language for various purposes, some for prestige, some for persuasion, some for entertainment, and left for expression. We use language to express and explore emotion, to strike a point, or even to blow one man's language has evolved through time. There are approximately 151 spoken language in the world, and 120 to 187 of this language are spoken in the Philippines, and counting the diversity of language in our country, paved the way to various language research that studies born environment development and variety with this peculiarity of our linguistic setting. I was intrigued back then during my PhD years in the forms of lingo shaped in our society as a linguist. It tickles my curiosity that set myself on a journey toward the complexities of our communicative environment. And that journey led me to study Galingo, Smart Speak Gay, Speak Galingo, Becky language, Aqua language, and many more are some of the terms referred to means of communication used by the members of the LGBTQ plus in the Philippines. These are forms of argot or cam language created and spoken by a specific group, also known as a cryptonic pseudo language, anti-language, or secret language of Galingo, becomes security blanket among gay people too. Communicate within the group, but only the code decipher were in the group, and often they're not employed or to exclude or mislead people outside the group. This exclusivity in a way become a crime. Move on to develop Galingo in linguistically diverse environment. What I'm about to share is limited to form of Galingo that developed in Tagum City and the neighboring provinces. Based on my research, finding forms of Galingo are unique in every domain of the linguistic setting. It is area specific. Most likely the Galingo used in one linguistic region doesn't necessarily have the same feature as the other Galingo spoken in Davao region, doesn't have the same morphosemantic feature as that in Iloilo, of which an Illinois study was conducted by another linguist. This relativity was due to the nature of how Galingo was born and developed from a base language spoken in the locality. In the case of our gay lingo, it is, while in the north in Tagalog. However, in Iloilo, it is a bit different because some of their forms are anagrams in morphological feature. In our Galingo, I have identified morphosomatic features like clipping with affixation gay, were derived from strike terms, some with orange tones and number derived for popular words. Several gay word expression and local word are termed with key meaning. We have words like Joko, which means you clip from the Cebuano word ikaw, and add with the prefix jo, the words which mean dumb person, clip from the Cebuano word bulo, and add it with the prefix jo and yours, which mean as well word clip from the jo and clip from the Cebuana. Word visit and added with the prefix er. We also have word derived from strike term like notebook, which refers to male organ, with the varieties of other gay words like notes, notches, and orange. Sounding one, of course, if we have to have notes, then the women will have their own gay terms. For you know what, I'm referring to the word melon, also with orange tone, which could mean two ways in the lingo, simile or making lies, oval, which mean oral sex title, or title holder, which refers to the dead or someone had died. Casual would mean a horny person, or in a gay lingo with a variety of lobby, which mean you guess it right. And we also have popular gay popular word with gay meaning Crayola, a brand for coloring tool, which means to cry, to feel sad. If used in a sentence, it will be like this, which means I'm sad I failed the exam because I didn't attend the class. Quite complex at the same time, creative right for like feeling sales, which means same or appealing a being shy, forte, which refers to the sperm from ejaculation with gay meanings of reasoning, or about Turan Juliane with variety of Judy, which is a gay person for saying no because you was meant to talk or say something or to express, first don't tell, and Karika Pempenko with a parity expression of carries car, which is common expression for soul. Do you know what gay word for tagum and Davao Erjem and Babao? With a variety of soap or some common gay expression like among, which mean I agree or you're correct, or being parodies of Binka and Binkas, which mean no or don't, which mean no or none, with an extended expression of what's no must learn, which means stupid person or not knowing, char and notes, which we have counter and liar and Charles to affirm that it is okay or fine. For instance, of the reason that come out during the conduct of my research, which top the list is sex. All notice that sex orient have gay word equivalent as free as sexual activities in various position, oral and I know. Second is exclusivity from mainstream folks, or exclusion from straight people. Third is a sense of secrecy to make gossip and secret message among gay. And finally, for individuality, which is rooted from prejudice of one's sexual orientation, it becomes sense of identity for the common group who knows this gay word. Both LGBTQ plus and alike you sure will laugh, and it is very comical. Some words are funny in so many ways it can be a joke, but there is so much more to this story, and that's it. How I would like to transition my speech. Gay lingo is not a form of language for the purpose of novelty and entertainment, but movement of much diverse societal issue, an issue that has plagued our community for years. The LGBTQ plus community has faced discrimination since time immemorial, and the promotion of the lingo become their voice for identity. The uniqueness of its form made it the right weapon. The combat prejudice, judgment, and canines of morality, discretion, and communication become a safe zone a sort of perfect utopia in an perfect world, a world where equality and existence seems so elusive and impossible to attain every word. Created in the Galingo are bit and piece of human experience. It reflects the different side of linguistic phenomena. It mirrors the very depth of how the community as one piece, the heartless of being unique and different in a seemingly ideal world. Ideal world, the LGBTQ plus and LGBTQ plus community pose against this acts of disrespect toward individuality and freedom of self-identity, the create of language, the remains of them depart from the rest of society and compares with liberty of expression that is beyond customary as a linguist, as a researcher, as a human being. I pay homage to the warrior fighting against hate, inequity, intolerance, and bigotry, a tribute to those who rose up and who produced freedom to be themselves. It is this point that I raise my views. Karan. Thank you.